regarding returning to Coronation Street, obviously I'd be open to that. I would love to go back because would be like going home. I know all the characters, I know all the people behind the camera, and because of Coronation Street for the last 12 years I've been cast in some amazing productions. The Commitments is an amazing show. I don't know, it doesn't really matter if you've never heard of Roddy Doyle, you've never heard of the Commitments, you've never heard of the Barry Town trilogy, that doesn't matter. You can come in and see this show, which is basically a snapshot in time of a group of kids, this time set in Dublin, but it could be set in any inner city around the world, who do something extraordinary. And for a small moment in time, these kids put a band together, a soul band together, which is extraordinary and professional and quite brilliant and heartwarming. But what I really love about the show is there are no happy endings. It's very gritty and it all falls apart like many bands do throughout the ages. But I can guarantee you'll come out feeling elated and happy. Playing Dar is Jimmy's dad. He's work-wise, it's not particularly taxing. He's that particular character who sits there and listens, and then comes out with one-liners which bring the house down. What drew me into it was that it's Roddy Doyle who wrote it, the author. He said, look, it's not the biggest of roles, but it's the best of lines.
I was part of the London West End cast of the Commitments, and about 6 or 7 months into our run we'd been called in for a couple of extra rehearsals, and I was basically climbing a stairwell up to my dressing room and I was singing to myself, just wailing away like an absolute gombean, and little did I know the resident director was there, and she'd obviously heard me, and my initial thoughts were considerably embarrassed. I've just made a total fool of myself. And then they offered me the role for the second year, and it was all very mind-blowing at the time, so it was absolutely fantastic, and that's how it's all come about.
So if we're being quite modest here, we're saying we've gone from zero to hero.
Literally gone from zero to hero, yeah. And it's been a very brave and bold, risky decision on their part.
Fortunately, off stage, most of the cast are not as egotistical as their on stage equivalents. But I think a lot of us do share some traits with our characters. When you see the Commitments playing as a band, the guys on stage are all really strumming away and really playing. I don't know if there's any plans to form a band afterwards. But obviously, if we did, we wouldn't be called the Commitments, because that at the end of the day is Roddy's property, Roddy's creation, and we just get to go along for the ride.
So if I want you, I just ring Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy will organise it, don't worry.
There's no better time to come and see it. If you feel, life is hard, life gets you down, this will make you feel good. It's so much fun, it's so much crack. You'll leave and it lifts your spirits.
I just absolutely agree with that. You're gonna come in and leave on an absolute high, 10 times, 100 times happier than you are coming in.
Absolutely. I mean, you turn on the news and this is happening and that's happening, and it's the Commitments today is as relevant as it was when the film came out in 1991, and you won't be disappointed. You'll leave on a high.